Welcome back to Life the Wild Ride. Today we are going to be taking down all of the ceiling panels as well as taking out all of the side panels and pulling out the insulation. What we have done, and you've probably seen this in some of the previous videos in prep work when we couldn't do other stuff, is we were taking out a lot of the screws. So a lot of that process is done. We left a couple screws here and there just to hold them up while we're moving the bus around, things like that. So yeah, our focus today is get all of these down. We gotta get the speakers and the lights up through. We're gonna put all these in the garage because we are gonna be using pieces of some of these here and there, and I don't want them to get rusty or left out. Let's get to it. What do you want to do first?
Sides.
Okay. Sides first.
I gotta unscrew the sides. You can take the top off. Working really hard.
I know.
Holding down his hair.
Tracy's on break.
That's our supervisor right there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, right there. Clearly she's overpaid.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
Stand by the door. Nice breeze. I moved my chair so you weren't gonna shoot sparks at me.
Oh.
What'd you do with the...
Saving some grinding.
You had some that just spun?
I don't know if they are or not, but you're the one over here first. No? Yeah. Good, good. Yeah.
Figure if I'm watching you, I'm learning.
This one is strict.
I'll grind it. Strip, strip.
Warm.
Yeah, I'm sure that aluminum dust is not very healthy to breathe.
No, probably not.
What dust?
Aluminum.
Dust.
Oh.
It's actually explosive. They use aluminum in fireworks. It makes a certain color when it blows up. Alright, well, side panels are out. Now we're moving on to some of the ceiling panels, which we got to remove the lights and the speakers, and then we'll start pulling panels down.
Don't forget, you gotta remove this.
Yeah, the sun thing's got, I mean, the emergency exit casing has to be removed. First.
Oh, now you decide to come in, Leah?
Hello, Leah.
Mia. Mia.
The speaker trays.
Mia. Mia. Hey. Good girl. Huh?
Oh yeah, I just gotta wiggle it. It's coming. There we go.
Leah. Come here. Come here.
Save those.
Leah. Come here, Leah.
Probably pretty good speakers.
Come here, Leah. He's not gonna get you. Come here, Leah.
All wired in for speakers, aren't they?
Leah.
Now, does that radio have right side
Come
speaker,
here, Leah.
left side speaker, or?
I think it has front and
Leah, he's
back.
sitting down. Look, 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 look. She's a chicken.
I remember it's gonna drop.
Which side you grab?
I'll go this way. Keep going down with it, it'll come by. This one's oh, it's a screw. Shit.
Didn't see that happen.
I guess we won't be putting that back.
Might be able to get a hold of it.
Yeah.
What'd you do, break it?
No, it was already all broke. Took a bunch of screws out, took one more
Freaking
off.
collapsed on us.
3 or 4 pieces fell to the floor.
Hit me in the head.
So we won't be putting that back.
What, that piece of
That
steel?
one's stripped.
No, this plastic. None of this steel is going back.
Isn't it? You're gonna do wood?
Yeah, a Luan.
Oh, that's right, you're gonna do that Luan.
Yeah, very
Get 'em.
thin.
Cut that one.
Keep talking! You can't talk back to him.
No. Yeah, it's one way.
Goodbye.
Yep. Yep, put it in the garage.
You're cutting all those ones.
Why don't you just get an easy out?
A
drill.
Right there.
No, that's easy out. This I have a set, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't hear that hit the floor.
He's probably gonna hear it.
That's what I'm
Are you
thinking.
taking that foam stuff or no?
Yeah, I will.
Stuff in here.
The speaker.
I think the speakers make sense to go
I'm gonna
back.
hold it up so it doesn't flash. There's water behind that one.
Yeah.
I need the. Gross. So you're gonna hold it for me.
I love holding it.
No, you let it drip right down my arm.
These we probably will be putting back. gonna answer Nathan and say okay. He said he's on his way to work. So this is why it's a good idea to take these panels down, because we knew those leaks that came out here when it was downpouring, but it's a small leak, but it's enough of a leak that it's already caused damage up above here, and if we put a wood ceiling, it would definitely make a mess of it. So this is something that has to be fixed before we close this in. So it's always a good idea to really, get everything out, see what you're up against. This piece of crappy insulation here is soaked with water. And also this side here, you can see staining. So, I'm glad we're pulling this out. I think I got it on camera too.
I must have caught just the corner of it. I'm always so short, I never thought I'd hit my head.
One more light bulb up here.
Got yours.
What else is on this thing?
Just screws and
Nothing.
nothing else.
All right,
Screws and
just put all that stuff in. Take it out of here.
we're good.
I got one screw right there I gotta take off.
Yeah.
Grinder.
I can't get it. No, so I'm trying.
No, it's stripped out.
There's another screw on that side. Oh my god.
Fix that leak here.
We're not having
This
trouble.
one here, yeah, you gotta.
Do you think it's screwed in behind?
No, I'm sure it's screwed into some steel plate.
There is no screws.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, I was up with a seatbelt.
Oh, now I was thinking that there were screws behind. You know what I mean?
Oh, what's behind that anyways? More wires?
Yeah. Big chunk of wires.
I might get rid of that.
I guess it doesn't really go. That's what you ought to do. Transfer this over to the steam tower.
It would look cool, but not very practical.
No.
Hey,
Hey, that's an idea. Bring the wrenches over here.
I don't need you now. My judgment is off today.
Let's see how many times she's gonna do this.
How many trips I can make?
Well, she's pretty much brought every wrench over. She should have just brought the whole thing over.
Well, you don't have that size. That's my problem.
Let me see that one.
You need.
I have metric over there too.
You don't. You have ratchet and you have. Wait, metric. Maybe metric underneath. I don't even know where he is.
Sitting on the chairs. Oh, I think I got a 10mm ratchet. Actual socket. Alright, so sorry I had the camera off for a bit, but we got all the metal panels down except for the front one. Now we're pulling all the insulation down. And all the lights that were in here, we're going to remove every one except for the two that are right here and the one over the driver's seat. So that'll still work off the chassis battery. And then any other lighting we put in will run off of the house battery system. So one of the things we decided, I think I already said it earlier in the video, is we're not putting back all of these ceiling lights all the way. We're just going to keep the two here and the one over the driver's seat. Any lighting we put in down here will be from the RV side of it, not from the engine side battery. So I'm cutting all those wires out now. We will put these speakers back in, maybe where they were, but we got plenty of wire to move them where we want them as we do it. And what we will do is change the power supply to the current radio over to the house batteries that will run on the solar, not on the engine batteries. So if we're parked somewhere and we're using that radio, then it'll come off those batteries. And something we might do is change the radio out to a high efficient radio that doesn't draw a lot of power, but a way that we can plug in auxiliary stuff for other music devices and things like that. All right, so what we've accomplished today is removing all the side panels by cutting them off so we don't have to remove the windows. Then we got all of the ceiling panels out, all of the insulation out, all the insulation out the side. We're just taking some last minute things off of the wheel wells and some trim metal piece plus the rubber stuff that was the same that was on the plywood floor. Something we overlooked, but we got to get that off. Tracy's working on that right now. I'll have to grind a few screws off to get the metal trim out of the way, and then we will be prepping the floor to treat that rust in all the spots. So we're going to really sweep this thing out good and be ready to do that. And I'll talk about the stuff I'm going to use and share with you my experience with it so far for converting rust when we get to that point. But hopefully that is today.
My teeth anyway.
What?
He says I was smiling, or well, I was showing my teeth anyway.
How's that stuff coming off?
This side not so good. The other side peeled off pretty easy. This side is not peeling off as easy.
That's a lot of dirt. But we're close to being ready to coat the floor now with the rust treatment. First, we're going to stop for lunch. I'm hungry.